Little Skates on
Scout
coaching.
thoroughly. It's a lot easier to do that now.
Little Skates on
in the
coaching.
old days, if you have a good statistician. I mean, our big breakthrough back in the early 80s was to find a statistician who could keep our side out short and the opponents at the same time and do it accurately. But now you can get it done with one statistician. Be composed and think about the next few rotations during the match. What are you going to do next? Who's misses serve? Who's the serving substitute? Think ahead. It's like a game of chess. Your job's, you know, I coach against people who believe their job is done sometimes when they get to the match. They've trained the team. Coach Wooden was like that. He didn't believe in scouting, but his assistants scouted the hell out of everybody. And they prepared the team. But he thought if he did his job on the court, the games would take care of themselves. I don't believe that. I think you have to do the job at the game too. Don't stop coaching. Keep coaching them up. Make sure the players believe in themselves. That's really important. You have to believe in yourself, but you've got to make sure the players believe in themselves too. You've got to take care of the details. You have to recruit the best players that you can get into school, or stay in school, which they get in, which involves a lot of tutors in our case. Make sure your team believes they can win when they're not the top team in the conference. In 2006, I had a team that was 12-12, and they never stopped believing they could win the NCAA championship. They believed that. We won 14 straight and won the NCAA championship. They were 12-12, and they were in a situation where we would have dropped to 9th place in the league and not even made the league playoffs had we lost to USC and our gym. And we were down, and I took the last time out and I said, if we win this game, we're going to win the NCAA championship. They believed in that. Remind the players that success is their responsibility. And here's a good one. Do not ever have team meetings exploring individual feelings and those of the teammates. Don't have those meetings. I had about a three-minute meeting once. May have touched on that, but I don't know. Maybe not. Don't have any favorites. Have no loyalty to any player that might prevent your team from winning. For me, that translated into not being a player's best friend. When they walk in the gym, I treat them like a man. They have to be a man. And it's up to my assistant coaches to find out the pulse of those guys and what's going on. Because they're younger now, they can relate to it. But I decided a long time ago that if I didn't like a player, he wasn't going to know it. And if I was going to put him on the floor to win if he could do that for us. I'm friends with my players after they graduate. I welcome that. Some of my best friends are in this room right now. And I welcome them, but not while they're playing. Prepare your team for anything that can come along on their court and in life. As far as the court part goes, that's easy. Just have random drills where balls come in, wash drills, random situations, and let them deal with it. And have your door open if they have serious problems, so you can help with that too. I remember the best 10 minutes of my college career was when my college coach saw me walking down the hall and grabbed me in his office and he said, "Al, you got to come in here because we need to talk." He said, "Next time I see you, I want to see a little halo over your head." He said, "We're going to call that the halo effect. I want you to get to class on time. I want you to sit in the first few rows. I want you to wear shoes to class." I wasn't wearing shoes to class. And Basically, I was going to the beach if the sun was out. That's what I was doing. But he took that time. I was getting a D in kinesiology, which was 5 units, semester units. And I mean, I gave the professor a former Phi Cap, my fraternity, the secret Phi Cap handshake and everything. He says, "You got to get an A in the test and pass." That Phi Cap handshake didn't do a damn thing. He was also the rugby coach too. Jed Gardner. I got a D in the class. I must have got an A on the final. Stayed up all night. So, where am I? I'm on number 14. 15.